Today, I'll be talking about how to build a life you can't escape from, even as a trader. Every experience we have experienced as we're little has actually shaped the realities we have right now. And every experience we're going to experience right now, every flaws, every impatience we're going to have right now is going to shape the reality we're going to have in the future. So many people are consumed with the idea of trading, questioning why this fails, why we ain't making profit, why is it taking so long to get to where we are supposed to be. I'm forgetting that our life has to have structures, our life has to have discipline, our life has to have peace. These are actually experiences we have to create for ourselves so that trading can actually work for us and also support the vision we have so we can create a space whereby trading fits our vision so we don't have this idea of being desperate for money because most of the times our life has chaos. This chaos leads to so many indecision, we not being able to be decisive of what to do or when to say no. These are the kind of experience that creates our realities, and these are so many reasons why we can't actually have a lot in forex trading. So I have to ask myself, what kind of experience should I create for myself, for my future self? Because I can't change the past, so I have to create a new kind of structure, a new kind of plan, a new kind of routine, a new kind of discipline. Because why? I'm a man of principles, and my principles actually affects my whole life. It helps me to know what kind of thing I have to take into my life. What kind of value are you bringing to my life? If it's not going to profit me, I'm not going to give you a chance because it's my environment. I have to understand what I bring into my environment because everything affects my whole being, affects my point of view, affects how I think, affects my thought process. See, if you don't understand that everything you allow into your life affects everything in your life, even down to your trading. That's why you have to have structure in your life. You have to be disciplined. And I was telling myself, what should I do? And I created a plan, which is actually helping me right now. Going close to God, reading the Bible, and also having a good trading plan. I've not been trading for like 1 week because I was actually waiting for my mentorship to start so I can get new experience. And also the kind of experience I also created again is getting to learn how to shoot videos. I know I shoot videos for my YouTube, but right now I actually got this idea. Not really got this idea. I've actually loved shooting videos. YouTube just opened my eyes to my life tasks and it's actually helping. And right now I went for a shoot on the Million, so it was a good shoot. And I'm going to like drop a video because I did a video there, which is actually amazing. We don't allow change into our life, and that's what is actually affecting us. Someone said something: if you never start anything new, you will not develop. The willingness to be a fool is a precursor to transformation, which is to say humility. But you must begin somewhere. After all, when people look back on their lives, they are much more unhappy about what they did not do than mistakes they made. We must understand that our life is a life of change. We must be ready to change. We must be ready to transform so your life can be better. Until purpose is actually fulfilled, our existence has no meaning. This is something about life. Until our purpose is actually meant to be fulfilled, we are meant to fulfill purpose, knowing who we are, so we can actually change, so we can actually create that transformation we want for ourselves, so our trading can actually be better. Be ready to like pick up new ideas, be ready to pick up new skills. It's not all about trading. Yes, I'm actually a full day trader, but I actually have a life out of trading that can actually make my purpose more great. So trading can actually work in a good environment because why? I'm structured. I'm feeding my mind new ideas. I'm feeding my mind new skills. So things can actually work in my trading environment. You don't understand that the external factors actually affect your trading. If you don't know, it's not not everybody can be this one person like being concentrated on forex and think everything's gonna go all one way for the person. More like for me, it's more like I have to like touch every sectors of my life so everything can be better. So trading can actually work for me, and that's how I view my life. I'm actually at my parents' and I came down yesterday, which is Sunday. So I came down to like help them with the poultry because that's like a little investment. It's kind of like big. So I came down, even though I have like my mentorship starting today, which is 15. So I'm going to be rescheduling my routines since I'm going to help them feed the chickens and actually see them lay eggs because they're due. They're already laying eggs already, so I'm going to be helping with that, and it doesn't affect my schedule at all. And this boils down to things you can actually escape from, which I'm going to start with responsibility. You can see I came down to my parents and to help them. That's also actually a responsibility. I'm going to bear it. Everyone has to bear responsibility, either way or another. Responsibility helps you to become a man. Definitely. Every weight you can bear, you have to bear it. Whatever comes your way. It's my choice actually to choose if I'm not going to do it. But trust me, it actually helps me to understand how this actually works. So it doesn't take anything away from me. I could still do my trading and go down to the poultry and still take care of the chickens. It's responsibility for me, and I appreciate that kind of responsibility because it actually helps me learn. And two, pain. You can't escape from pain. Pain actually helps you become a man. Whatever pain you go through, there are lessons that actually comes out of it. Pain builds a man. It builds your confidence because you could tell stories of how much you went through in the past. We all have this pain we have all gone through, and it's going to actually build your confidence, build you as a man or a lady. That's life. It's actually part of life. And three, emotions. Emotions, we all feel emotions. Even in our trading, once we take losses, we go through that emotional breakdown like, yo, what happened? How did this happen? That's our emotions we are going to feel, and which is natural, but it depends on how much we bear these emotions. We take control of our emotions so it doesn't affect our next trade. And also, the fourth responsibility or the fourth things you can't escape from is losses. Losses are part of life. Trust me, we're all going to fail at some point. We're all going to fail. Some days I'm going to take trades and I be like, oh, why did I even take this loss? But at the same time, it's part of life at the end of the day, and it's not really a thing to feel that, oh, it's not going to happen again. It's actually going to happen again, and I've actually like structure my psychology when I take a loss. I just tell myself, okay, this is part of it. So why did I actually take this loss? And that's how I manage my losses. And the next one is risk. Knowing when to take a risk. Trust me, if you don't take risks, bro, you're not going to go anywhere. Risk helps a man grow. Waking up in the morning, it's risk. Going into a trade is risks. Going into a business is risks. And these are things I didn't learn when I was 19, 18, 20. But one thing that helped me during those years is what I was doing back then, I was actually taking risks, and it actually helps me get into trading because that actually builds my psychology. But it can actually build your psychology in a wrong way once you don't know how to like take risk. So you have to actually learn that, definitely knowing that, oh, I'm going into trading, I'm going to take a risk. It's part of it, trust me. And another thing is time. Time is the best ingredient. Time is the best ingredient for anything you're going to learn. Timing, timing, trust me, time builds results. Time builds mastery. Learning trading, you need time. You need to give yourself to time to learn these things. Trust me. And the other thing also is discipline. Discipline, see, the core root of your structure is discipline. If you are not disciplined as a man, your life is going to be chaos. And trust me, you don't want chaos in your life. That's not what you want at all. You don't want chaos. Chaos is going to break down your life. But when you're disciplined, your life is structured. You have what to do at this particular time and you stick to it. That's discipline. Your levels or things you prepared or you've written down to do and you stick to it, that's discipline. And once your life is disciplined, you attract a lot of good things. Trust me, I've actually seen that because most of the days when I stick to my routines, I feel fulfilled. But once I don't stick to my routines, I feel like, oh, why did I even actually do this? So but at the end of the day, I end up bearing this responsibility.
You have something that happens in your life that you don't see coming, comes out of left field, and it totally messes with your head, and you can't focus, you can't trade. What do? Are you gonna plop down and just say, well, I need to feel good about whatever it is I'm going through and be distracted by it and take trades and not follow a model, not follow a plan?
If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. At the end of the day, we're all going to experience progress together. Peace.